Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, April 4, 2022. Blossom Goodchild. Hello, and good morning to you. Federation of Light. Let us take the lead this morning in wishing each one and indeed yourself, Blossom, much light and love, and trust and joy, and happiness, as you go about your day. Blossom Goodchild. How lovely. Thanks very much. Federation of Light. Blossom, you are aware that these times that one has chosen to undertake, demand so much from the soul's archives, in order to even be able to feel one's functioning. Blossom Goodchild. What do you mean exactly? I get the gist, yet, elaboration would be great. Federation of Light. Deep down within the soul self, lies the truth of all that is. And we mean all that is. To reach into these archives will assist the human being side of the self to move through the day in a way that serves, rather than in a way that brings one's energy to sometimes, almost a standstill. Blossom Goodchild. So, by archives, do you mean the Akashic records? Federation of Light. No. That is for another time. Should it be necessary to discuss? We mean the depths of your soul. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, you have already talked about this. Federation of Light. So, what would you consider to be the depths of your soul, Blossom? Blossom Goodchild. I guess. The real me. The one who I truly am, when not in the human body. Federation of Light. And what else? Blossom Goodchild. Struth. I would have done some revision if I knew I was in for a test. What else is there? Federation of Light. There is the bringing forth of this truth as if it is new to you. Yet, in the knowing that this truth goes back to the beginning of your creation. You see, Blossom. In order for you to understand who you are, you need to be able to appreciate the gift of life. One needs to feel into that gift, and all that it entails. Understandably at this time, the squashing of energetic light has brought one to their knees. So that even when one is feeling good, that good is nowhere near as good should be. This is not any fault of the self. It is just the happenings that are taking place upon your planet, and therefore, as you know, those happenings have pulled one's true being down into the depths of despair at times. Not really being able to accept that which is lain truth, before your very eyes. Yet, it is so. And it is this recognition within the self of such pulling down of energy that then allows the rising back up to full capacity. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, I don't feel we can do that in this density. So much of who we are has been forgotten. Even the very awake bunch are not able to completely rise above these energies and work in/to full capacity, are they? Federation of Light. There are some that can and some that do. Yet, very few in comparison to those that could. Those that could. Those that will. Blossom Goodchild. At the moment I am reading a book about the Essenes. They lived BC, and it seems a lot of that bunch got it right. They knew how to live for hundreds and hundreds of years. They knew how to be light. Sad thing is, even back then it seems, there was the slaughtering of thousands of souls for one reason or another. Yet, on the other hand, the ways of the Essenes are helping me to get that there really are no limitations to what we are capable of other than. Federation of Light. Other than? Blossom Goodchild. What we think we are. What we think we are capable of. Federation of Light. This is so, Blossom. And yet, we ask that you take into account, that for millennia, the consciousness of your planet has been made to think otherwise. One is recognizing now that most of that which you know to be history is not the case at all. That your world has been living under a huge lie. And until the soul self of the individual is able to reconcile their being with their truth once and for all, the lack of power from self shall remain limited. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. So, I know and accept the lies, although obviously, that which I know is far from everything, yet, from that knowing, how do I pull my full power back into myself? Federation of Light. For a start and with respect, Blossom. There is no pulling to be done. Blossom Goodchild. You know what I mean though? Federation of Light. We do. The word required would be knowing. So, we would change your sentence to how do I know my full power from within myself? You see, Blossom. It is still inside each one. It has never gone away. It cannot go away. For it is you. The fullness of power that you seek is you. You are of it. Blossom Goodchild. Yep, get that. For most of us, and I am aware that many feel as I do, we understand what you are saying, yet understanding doesn't seem to bring about the being of Federation of Light. So, tell us, Blossom. The being of what exactly? Blossom Goodchild. The being of light that we are. That you are asking us to be. The beings of light in our full power. Federation of Light. Blossom and all. Do you know yourselves to be a being of light? Blossom Goodchild. Yes. Federation of Light. Do you conduct your days, your every moment, as best you can, being this light? Blossom Goodchild. I try to. Federation of Light. Then there is no more for you to do. We try to express this to you over and over. At this time. Be your light. Know it. Be it. Believe us when we say, Blossom, that in time, your time, the essence of this light, this shining of this light, will become much more apparent in its action. In a sense, the light that you are will do. Blossom Goodchild. Do what? Federation of Light. It will do what it came to do. You came to shine your light. The light that you are. The light that is you. When the time is upon you, that light that you are will do what it came to do because of the shining of your light that you continue to exude from your being. Blossom Goodchild. This do thing. Not following. Federation of Light. Yet, it will be so easy and obvious when the time comes. Blossom Goodchild. All very lovely. All very encouraging, yet, not very forthcoming, chaps. A few more crumbs wouldn't go amiss here. Federation of Light. Blossom, we have spoken many times of the event. Blossom Goodchild. And we're off. Federation of Light. The changing of energy within / without / upon / under. Everything that is due to this event will raise in energy. It cannot be otherwise. Yet, one cannot leap from being an ant to a giraffe. For want of a better analogy. Blossom Goodchild. May I suggest you try a little harder, perhaps? Federation of Light. Whatever frequency one resides within before the event, will change to a higher one. Therefore, those that have been asleep, will awaken to a particular frequency within the vibration that is brought to the planet during that occurrence. Those that have been awake and living within their knowing of light will also rise to a higher frequency from the one they were residing in. Blossom Goodchild. Is it possible for one who has been in a deep sleep to become almost saint-like instantly, because they suddenly get it? Federation of Light. Yes. For a few. Yet, one adjusts more easily by rising up slowly into their most comfortable knowing of self. When this event occurs, and it will, those that have gone before in acceptance and understanding of their purpose upon your planet will discover miraculous ways that will assist the ones who are baffled and bemused. For the light frequency that the event brings, allows those who are ready to awaken to the deeper part of their truth. Blossom Goodchild. So, basically, that which we would aspire to be, we cannot be until after the event because we need that boost to activate that which lies within. Federation of Light. This is correct. You have a question, we feel. Blossom Goodchild. Trying to form it. So, with respect, why are you saying we need to go deep within now? Because we ain't gonna find it, if it is not its time to surface? Federation of Light. We smile. What would you have yourself do, Blossom, knowing this? Would you stop being your light? Of course not. One cannot stop, once one knows. One cannot go back. They may take a longer path to their destination point now and then. Yet, never back. Therefore, the continuation of knowing one's light cannot lead anywhere other than deeper into it / of it. What we are trying to express is that, when this event occurs, those who need to be ready to take up their positions, to open up their envelopes, will be ready to do so. Blossom Goodchild. And just clarifying for those in doubt, the event is not ascension. Correct? Federation of Light. Correct. That comes later. There is much work to be done after the event before ascension can occur. Blossom Goodchild. Our work, Federation of Light. Indeed. The work that you came to do. So, for now, in these times, as we said, your primary position is to shine your light. You're given tasks as to how you use that light for the greater good, vary greatly. However, in the times after the event, the light that you are will be doing that which it came to do, leading the lost, the confused, into their brighter understanding of what is, explaining to them what has been, teaching them to know themselves, showing them the way, taking their hands and walking them across the bridge. Blossom Goodchild. We have spoken much about the bridge. Yet, wouldn't you call being on the other side of the bridge, a place that we would understand to be a world that we are going to ascend to? Federation of Light. Again Blossom, across the bridge is not ascension. Yet, consider that it shall feel as if this is so. Compared to the vibration of the world that you are residing in now. So much to look forward to. Keep looking forward, dearest souls. This is how you will keep the vibration high. The knowing of the lifestyle that awaits you and feeling into it as your coming reality, will make such a difference to your everyday existence at this time. All that you hear, and are to become aware of, will shock you to your very core. This we have also expressed many times. Yet, should you remember to exchange that shocked energy, for the slash into the knowing energy of that which lies ahead in the greatest, brightest light for you all, then you will be doing yourself, others, and everything that is, a great service. We honor your courage and fervor. We love you. Blossom Goodchild. Tickety-boo. Nice one. In gratitude. In loving service. I am. Website, blossomgoodchild.com.